Jake, all eyes are going to be on Queens for what should be a fantastic pitching matchup. You, Darvish, against Max Scherzer. How excited are you for this one to begin tomorrow night?
Yeah, super excited. Technically my first real postseason, so, butterflies are already going.
Jake, Chris Young here, man. What have you seen? I mean, Manny Machado has just turned so many heads this season before the trade deadline, after the trade deadline. What is it that you see from him day in and day out that just separates him from the rest?
It's the consistency that he brings every day. He wants to be in that lineup. That scary ankle injury in Colorado earlier this year, and only took a couple days off. So came back from that, and he's been our guy all year. We've kind of leaned on him, and everybody in our clubhouse thinks he's the MVP.
Jake Peavy, man, cool name, big fan. I want to ask you who on the I know you guys have had a lot of different moving parts. You say goodbye to Eric Hosmer and some key pieces, but you've added some pieces. Who have been some guys that you've leaned on that's helped you develop in your maturization process?
Yeah, I think, it's sad to see him go, but I think the biggest one was Haas. My locker is right next to him. He's one of those guys, one of the best to do it, best teammates. Now that Haas is gone, it's kind of been Manny. He's stepped up and become our guy, and in that clubhouse, there's a ton of guys, different guys you can lean on between Manny and Joe, and now we have Juan here as well, who's Juan. So it's pretty fun to play with those guys.
Hey, Jake, coming into New York, you never know what to expect. I've been here all week. Y'all just got here. I've been here all week, and it was freezing cold all the way up to this point. I got to be honest. It seems like y'all brought some warm weather with you. How nice is it to come to New York and no, it's not freezing. It's going to be comfortable weather for this series.
Yeah, it's 72 here right now. It's like San Diego. But I'm from Michigan, so I can handle the cold a little bit.
Jake, what is the Padres mentality? What is Bob Melvin? You guys win 11 of your last 18. What was the turnaround there? What's Bob Melvin's been message kind of down the stretch and leading up to what you're going to get tomorrow night in beating a Max Scherzer, and how you go about that?
Yeah, I think you can look back 2 or 3 weeks ago when we kind of got back on track, and we got our butts kicked in Arizona on Thursday night, and it was the first time I had really seen Bob angry, and but it was a good angry. He kind of kicked us into gear and got us going, and I think everybody just came together as a group and started moving forward.
Bo Mel getting angry. That's tough to imagine, Jake. I can't see that. But I do want to ask about you, Darvish. 2.15 ERA down the stretch. He was absolutely money. I look at this Padres team all year, and I said, man, this starting pitching, whether it's Musgrove or Snell, has so much strength here in numbers. Talk to me a little bit about you, especially down the stretch, how strong he was.
Yeah, he's a special human, and the way he approaches the game and his preparation is probably the best I've ever seen. He's more prepared for every start than anybody I've ever played with. But yeah, down the stretch here, he's, you look at Manny on the offensive side of the ball for us. You's been the guy for us on the pitching side.
And, of course, going to focus on you here, Jay. Come on. You got hit safely 9 of your last 10 games, just under a 900 OPS, 11 RBI. How were you able to be so hot heading into the playoffs?
Yeah, it was a little different year for me. Some struggles, some success, the ups and downs, but to find my swing and find where I'm at in the box, towards the end of the year here, going into the playoffs is huge, and hopefully coming tomorrow night I'll be as comfortable as I have been all year. Well,
we can't wait. And A.J. Preller, he's still trying to make some trades happen. I mean, the trade deadline happened once ago. He's still on the phone right now. Like, can I get one more deal in here? Maybe he can do it. Jake Cronenworth, wish you much success, man. We can't wait. Padres Mets are going to be fun. Good luck.
Awesome. I appreciate it, guys.